Theo Dorsey here with ESPN West Palm Play, and I'm joined by maybe one of the luckiest or most skilled men in the world, depending on how you look at it, Frank Bensel Jr., who just last week drilled back-to-back hole-in-ones on the USGA Tour, the Senior Tour. First and foremost, do you consider yourself lucky, Frank? What do you consider yourself after doing a feat that has never been done before?
Oh, absolutely. Very lucky. Lucky to be in the right place at the right time. And, certainly have played with great players and watched great players throughout history, who hit the ball much better than I do. And, I mean, so many hole-in-ones have happened. But yeah, I feel very fortunate to have had two back-to-back hole-in-ones for sure.
For you to be able to do that, and obviously most golf courses aren't set up to where you have back-to-back par threes like that. But for you to be able to do that, how much more did it elevate the experience for you to have your son actually caddying along with you? I know you had to override him on hole number four on the first hole and run, but he rode with your decision on the second one, and to do that, it's special anyways. But to do it in tournament play alongside your son caddying, like, is there any more special feeling, special moment you've had in life?
No, no, really. I mean, it's as far as on the golf course, that's probably the most special moment that I've ever had. Just having my son there to caddy for me in that event is great. He really was looking forward to it, and we were preparing for it, and he had the best time. He loves golf. He plays it, and he's actually playing a tournament today.
Mhm.
But he's right there with me every step of the way, and he's uh, looking through the yardage book, and we talked through all the yardages and which club and where to hit it on the green. So he was so excited. He was as excited and maybe more than I was, but which I don't know if that's possible. But it was just such a great special experience having him on the bag.
Now, I know you're a seasonal pro here at Mirasol in Palm Beach Gardens. You've now raised the bar. Now, every time you instruct anybody, every time you talk to anybody, they're gonna be asking you the tips on hitting a hole in one. Like, is what is it like working out here in South Florida? And I know you do work as well seasonally where you're from in New York. But what's the reception been like since you've come back home here?
It's been amazing. I mean, anybody that that who knows me, who kind of heard about all this, and it was the attention that it's got is unbelievable. So, so many people have heard about it. So many people are excited about it and happy for me and happy, that they can be a part of it in a way. So, a lot of members at Mirasol have called, and staff and friends from down there. So excited, and it really has brought me a lot of enjoyment out of it as well.
Again, joined by Frank Bensel Jr., back-to-back aces at Newport Country Club this past Friday on the USGA Tour. I heard you get your 6 iron now put in the USGA Hall of Fame. Like, don't you want that club back? Don't you want to, be able to hit
You know
more aces
what? I
with it?
mean, I do want it. So TaylorMade is I should be receiving my replacement today. They said so. They were right on the line with me and putting that order in to replace that 6 iron as soon as possible because I have some tournaments coming up, one next week. But at first, it was such a surprise to me. I'm playing in the event, and to have one hole in one is an amazing thing to happen, but to have it in a major event is absolutely incredible. And then to have another one right after that is blows my mind. And obviously, everybody who's ever played golf to see how it's really just impossible if you and obviously not impossible, but you rarely see back to back par threes, and you rarely see hole in ones at all. So um, at first, I wasn't sure if should I not give it, should I hold on to it, or should I just want to do the right thing. But then I realized that the best thing for it is it to be displayed in the USGA museum, and that with the ball, same club on both holes, so people can see it, and it's going to be it'll be in New Jersey in the museum there, and I can bring my family over there to check out the display at any time.
Now, I know that you don't enter these tournaments just to make history. You enter them to win, to be able to make the cut and whatnot. But do you feel like, is there still a part of you, even though I'm sure there's the competitor in you that wanted to go out and win the thing? Is there a part of you that feels like this accomplishment itself, because of the historical nature, because of like how you said it's impossible, except for the fact that you did it? Does this feel even more elevated than getting a victory or even making the cut at a tournament?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, in golf, it's a humbling game, so you can, you know, be on top of your game. You can have high expectations, and then not get the results you want. And the same thing is true. You know, you never know when you're going to get a great result, but just to have these back to back hole in ones has uh, garnered so much attention, and the importance and significance of it in the history of golf has you can't it's going to be a memory of a lifetime, and it'll exist forever. Unless, I mean, I don't think anybody will ever break the record, because you can't have three holes in a row with a hole in one, but maybe it'll be tied. But just the significance of the moment is just incredible.
You're in South Florida, which is like the mecca of golf. Everybody comes here to retire and play golf, or you're even professional players live here and play often. Have you gotten any invites to come out with folks, or anybody to go golf with since? Has there been anybody that reached out that maybe wants to play off of that luck that you still might be holding on to?
Uh, Not necessarily now. I mean, when I get back to Florida, I'll be back down there in the fall. So, I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing all those people and all my friends and members at Mirasol that have reached out, and we'll kind of remember and talk about that moment. And everybody's probably going to want a 6 iron lesson, so par three. So now every time I step up to a par three, I'm thinking, man, am I going to have another one now?
Right, and you do have, what is it, 14 in your
That's
career?
right. Yeah, that's right.
Absolutely incredible. If there's one thing, I know a lot of times when people get these platforms, there's words of wisdom, there's things they want to be able to share. Because it's not often you get this opportunity where you're just so in front of the masses. You've earned it, you deserve it. Is there anything that, for the young golfers out there, for the amateurs, for people that are just getting into the game, that you wish somebody poured into you early on, not to give away any trade secrets, but just to share some of that light, some of that wisdom that you've picked up along the game in your journey?
Well, I just would say have fun with it, and golf is a game of a lifetime, and people who love the game, they really kind of get hooked on the game after not too long. So people, when they come over from other sports, or they just start to learn, they're excited to play, and once they get good, it's just so much fun. So I would just say have fun with it. If you want to be great, you got to really play and practice hard, and play in as many tournaments as you can, because that experience is invaluable. Um, but I mean, to do what I did there is, to I'm not a famous guy like some of these other guys that are on the tour, but so much attention was brought on me that after those holes in one, that it was as if I won the tournament almost.
Yeah, like who
So
who did win the tournament?
yeah, yeah, Richard Bland. I was watching it, and he was in a playoff. But a lot of people, I think the hole in ones almost get more attention sometimes. So, or at least in this tournament it did. So I would say to the young guys, have fun, enjoy it, and work hard, but play as many tournaments as you can, and which is possible these days, because the young people have so many events to play in. So it's fun to watch, and the golfers, they just keep getting better and better. So it's great to see it.
Well, adding to your list of accomplishments, I know so many of them came alongside of that. I do want to clue you in. You weren't down here to hear it, but on Theoretically Speaking here on ESPN 106.3, you did win our Duffy's MVP of the weekend for the
Oh wow,
back-to-back aces as well.
wow!
So you
Didn't
can
know that.
you
That's
can
good to
add it
know.
right on up there.
That's good to know. Do I get a couple cheeseburgers or something from that?
2 for 1 drinks on me
All
when you
right,
get down.
awesome.
Frank, really appreciate your time. And again, good luck to your son who's currently in a tournament, and good luck. What's your next tournament? When's the next time we can see you playing golf?
Uh, Playing the Connecticut Senior Open next week up in Groton, Connecticut. So an old Donald Ross course, a great public course. So it's a fun tournament, great tournament, a lot of really good players. So I'm
You
looking
know the
forward to that one.
expectation is going to be to watch another ace go in, but good luck in that
Yeah.
tournament, and looking forward to watching the rest of your golf journey, Frank.
Awesome. Thanks, Theo.
It's Theo Dorsey. If you love that video, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment to get more just like that one. Also, don't get stuck paying for someone else's negligence. Lytle Ryder Smith, Ivy, and Fronrath has been representing injured people and their families for more than 3 decades. They can represent you. Check them out at foryourrights.com, and don't get stuck paying for someone else's negligence.